What is going on, everybody? Silver Scrounger here, and it is Wednesday morning. Way too early in the morning. Oh man, I ain't been around for a while. There's been a lot going on. A lot happening with the Scrounger family. And I'm hoping to be able to get back into doing videos real quick here. Get through this yellow light. But I've had a lot happening. Our daughter was in town over the weekend and ended up having to pour some money into her car because she had some issues happening with it. And right here you can see one of the problems. Tires are not supposed to do that. so we had to get some new tires put on. The alignment was way off on it because of that, and just all kinds of things. We got some struts or shocks, whichever you want to call them, I don't know, to replace on the rear wheels, basically. It was a mess. I can't believe she drove it from Houston to San Antonio like that. But anyway, that was one thing. Then I ended up, yesterday, work went fine, doing everything. Man, I don't remember what really happened yesterday during work. But, God, it's been such a crazy mess. I had a couple of packages that I ain't been able to mail out because of different issues and different reasons. And then on top of that, Monday was a federal holiday, which nobody has off except for the post office and bankers. So a couple of packages I couldn't get off until yesterday. And I understand keeping up communication is a good thing with customers. And I know I need to do that. And one customer I have is making it adamantly clear to me that I am not keeping up my communication with him, and getting kind of snarky with me, and I fully understand. I do, honestly. And I don't really know if he's a subscriber or not, and if he is, then okay, cool. I want to truly apologize to him for lack of better words, no way to powder coat it or try to make it seem better or shift any blame or anything. I want to apologize for me not taking care of my part. He ordered a coin. I told him I was going to ship it out on this date. It wasn't going to fit into the first class wood tracking envelopes I usually use. I had to get another one. I didn't care for that one, and then I ended up having to get a priority box, a flat rate box. Well, I thought I was going to fit into a small one. It wasn't going to. I had to go back to grab a medium box, and it didn't get out on, say, Friday. So yes, it is on me. It's my fault. And it sucks having to deal with a unhappy and unpleasant customer at that point when I'm dealing with a bunch of other things. And I don't know, this is just me rambling in the Ranger about what's been going on recently. So yesterday I had the flat rate medium box, which was gonna cost me $17, which is $11 more than the shipping charge that was charged to the customer, which I am fine with paying. I want to make sure everything is good and I satisfy my customer, even if it is late getting out to them and everything. I want to make sure it gets there. I want to make sure it's taken care of and everything. So there you go. But anyway, I got that sitting in my truck. I've got a few other packages that needed to be going out, and I'm just getting ready to leave work to go to the post office to get these mailed out. Well, the wife has been having some odd issues lately. She had some high blood pressure the last few days, which was accompanied by some bad headaches. She had like some weird heart palpitation issues every once in a while. Like she said she could literally feel her heart start to race up, and then all of a sudden it pauses for a second and stops. Like it skips a beat. So she didn't care for that at all. She left a message with her primary care provider, our regular doctor, who she had a scheduled appointment with. She was seeing if she needed to move it up. Turns out that the nurse, I guess, got the email like right away, and as soon as she sent that email to, discussing her high blood pressure over the last few days and the headaches and everything, they called her right away and told her, maybe we need to have you go to the ER to have you checked out, because there's some concerning numbers that she sent them. So of course she tells me this, and it throws a whole bunch of holy craps into my day. So I knew with this one customer, if I tried to even say something like that, it was going to come back excuses after excuses and this and that, blah blah blah. So what am I supposed to do? I mean, I am a very much so family first type of person, and I left work and I was on my way to the ER where she had to go. Whole long story about TRICARE, military health program stuff and everything. She had to go 40 freaking minutes into San Antonio to go to a specific ER to get seen. I don't know. But anyway, it's another 45 minutes to an hour for me to drive there. So I leave work and I'm driving there, and of course I get the message of, did you get my package sent off? And man, I really did not want to deal with trying to explain anything, because I already had some anxiety issues happening from it and everything else. So I just decided, to heck with it. I know there's a post office directly on my way. and I'll just go ahead, stop off, send off all the stuff, and then keep on going to the hospital. So I don't know. For someone that's trying to get a successful business up and running, because I really, right at this point, I don't feel like I have a successful business. I'm just a coin reseller. You know, it's not a full-blown business. It's not something I can stop my job that I have now, my full-time, better paying job. I can't just stop that and focus on my coin dealing. It's not self-sufficient, or it's not to the point of providing for me and my family. And so someone that's trying to get this thing going, trying to build it up, it's going to take a couple of years to get this to where it needs to be for me to be able to feel that I have succeeded in starting a business, and now I need to focus on maintaining and running and growing it. But for someone just starting the business, there are so many judgment calls that you have to make, so many choices that sometimes are not what you want to do, I guess. Something that I don't know. I don't know how to word it per se, but it kills me that I had to put these packages first for customers for a trying to start a business over my wife, because I don't know what the hell's going on with her yet. All I know is what I've already said. High blood pressure the last few days, a nurse calling her immediately after sending an email with these numbers in them, and her saying, go to the ER. So, of course, that's freaking the hell out of both me and her. We're both wondering, well, what the heck? Is she on the verge of having a stroke or a heart attack? Or is she gonna, you know, I don't know, some sort of heart problem, or you know, some other organ issue? I don't know. So we're just, you know, borderline freaking out, and here I am stopping off at the freaking post office to send a dang package so that this guy doesn't get more irritated, even though I've explained the whole deal of why I didn't get things out Saturday because of my daughter's card, and she had to go back to Houston to go back to college and all kinds of things, and I didn't send any message or anything explaining this before Sunday. But yeah, some of these choices that there's been a few choices I've had to make that I don't like, I don't care for, and I just had to get it out and discuss it a little bit. Let me know, anybody that has gone through starting up a small business, or you know, going through the process of doing things like that. Let me know if this is kind of the norm, because I don't know, it's just, I wanted to just say to hell with it and tell them whatever, but I don't know, I couldn't. And Yeah, there we go. But there's what was going on. That's what's been happening with me and the family the last, I don't know, 5 days. Why I haven't gotten anything out. I do have some mail calls to do. A little bit of a funny story. Hoping to get I don't know. I don't have any interviews coming up. I might try to stop off with David and D&S Precious Metals, talk with him a little bit. But I'm in here rambling in the Ranger, and normally I'd tell you about silver and gold. And honestly, I don't know what they're doing, because I've truly not been paying attention the last few days. I know silver, I did look yesterday after the markets closed here in the US. Hold on. Oh man. And we were up over 20 for a little while. Through the weekend we were up over 20. And then as the week started and continued through yesterday, it dropped a little bit. I'm like, all right. And then yesterday, right at closing, it's like it just fell off a cliff again. But it was a short cliff. It went down, I think it's down at like 1920 or so. So we're not as low as it was, what, 2 weeks ago? I think we were like 18, almost 17 per ounce on the Comex. Oh, pardon me, I'm friggin' tired. We were at the ER last night until 10 o'clock. Got home 11-ish. Into bed by midnight, and here it is 5 a.m. and I'm driving into work, which I'm here. But anyway, yeah, so silver dropped pretty abruptly yesterday, right at closing. So I haven't even looked this morning. I haven't even looked at any coins that I had up for auction lately, so I don't know who won what or anything, so I gotta get onto that. Just all kinds of craziness. But there you go. My rambling in the Ranger. I haven't been on for a little while. So wanted to get y'all up to speed, what's going on, what's happening, and the craziness that I've been dealing with. But I want to get out of here, get into work, make a couple of bucks, and hopefully sooner than later I'll see y'all on the next one. But until then, this is Silver Scrounger saying thanks for watching. Keep on stacking, and family first.